What's going on, you guys? Kenny here, also known as SilentFan85. Welcome to another video. I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things. Number one, I look a little rough right now, so bear with me. I just woke up from a nap. But first thing I want to touch on is Parasite Eve. I recently uploaded the video here on the channel showing a part 1 playthrough of Parasite Eve that was emulated. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to continue it, at least for now. I got to delay that. The emulation software I was using, and it seems to happen whenever I try to emulate any kind of game, keeps crashing. I don't know why. It keeps giving me an error. And I tried launching from the original game, but the file got corrupted. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I have the actual game, but the problem is that this right here, Parasite Eve, obviously. The problem is the PS2 to HDMI converter I use to capture through the Elgato card. This doesn't capture 240p video games, which is what PlayStation Classic games run on when you try to play them originally. So I'm pretty much left with no way at the moment to play Parasite Eve. It kind of sucks. It's one of the challenges of being a streamer, one of the challenges of being a content creator, when you don't have the right kind of gear. There are a couple of ways to do it. I have a PS3 somewhere that I could get a special HDMI adapter for that would block DRM copyright, or DRM block basically PlayStation 3, depending on the model. Certain ones you can't record games if you use an HDMI capture card, because it sends a signal saying, hey, this guy's trying to record, and it blocks it. So you got to get a certain kind of splitter that'll take that off, so on and so forth. So a lot of ways to do it. And unfortunately, Parasite Eve isn't available in the Classics section of PlayStation Store or on PlayStation Now or so on and so forth. For some reason, they feel they don't need to put PlayStation 1 Classics on the PS4 PlayStation Store. It's still available on the PlayStation 3, but not PlayStation 4. Sony logic. What are you going to do? So, I am pretty disappointed, to be honest. I just had to clear my throat. I apologize. So with that, I am looking at doing Control on Tuesday nights. Now, I got to get PlayStation Now before I do that. I'm not going to buy Control, but I am going to sign up for PlayStation Now again, because I am able to stream it through PC. I keep having to clear my throat. So that's what I'm looking at doing. It's been a hell of a thing, and I'm very disappointed in Parasite Eve, but I just got to delay that. So for now, that's on the back burner. So it really sucks, but it is what it is. In the meantime, it's really a shame. It is really a shame that games like Parasite Eve, like Xenosaga, don't get remastered. Don't get added to services where you can play them without having to have the original gear. I mean, I'm lucky to have a PlayStation 2. I'm lucky to have an HDMI converter. I'm lucky to have a capture card. Big shout out to Bulldog and Witch for that. I still use theirs, the one they gave me. I'm lucky to have that kind of gear to be able to do Xenosaga or other PS2 games. But it's a total shame that all these classic games, aside from some random videos here and there, and unless you wanted to emulate it, they're not able to be enjoyed by people, you know? I mean, this is coming from a dude that spent most of his childhood playing these games. Some of the decent ones over the years do get remastered, do get remade, but the truly good ones tend to always fall by the wayside, in my opinion. And it's really just a real shame. I hope that at some point Xenosaga and Parasite Eve does get remade. I know there was a petition going around for Parasite Eve. I think they were taking a look at it, as well as for Xenosaga. But there's no telling in the years to come. And, you know, there's no telling. It may happen when I pass on. At this rate. I mean, hell, by the time we get to, or the next phase and everything, like 2-3 generations of consoles from now, we could have like classic collections that include Xenosaga and Parasite Eve. I have no idea. It also all comes down to media rights on the games. So, but again, it's just a total shame. Parasite Eve is such a great series. There was 1, 2, and I think there was a third, kind of a spinoff. Dino Crisis for PlayStation, you know, just all kinds of stuff. Anyway, it's just a wish and the hope of a gamer for that to work out, but it's just a total shame that, and I really want to share this with you guys. Thankfully, I can still share Xenosaga with you, but Parasite Eve, unfortunately, is on the back burner. It just really sucks. I mean, there's a ton more games I really want to share as well, especially on PlayStation. Legend of Dragoon, which is another great one. Chrono Cross or Trigger? Chrono Cross. Again, just some classic games. But again, we have our limitations. So, you know, here's hoping maybe it works out at some point. But with that, you guys unfortunately won't see any Parasite Eve for a while. But maybe some Control over on Twitch, the Twitch stream. I'm really disappointed. Really disappointed. It's hitting me. Hitting me kind of hard. Oh, God. Anyway, I'll be alright. But anyway, there's that. You know, that's just my little discussion on this whole thing. Just a quick video updating you to let you know what's going on. That it's a challenge to stream classic games, unfortunately. Unless you can get an emulator working right, which unfortunately I cannot. I even tried emulating Xenosaga before I bought the PS2 to stream it. But even that didn't work out. I've also got to get another backup hard drive at some point because mine is apparently going out. I think the reliability factor on it is about 35% right now. I'm having to use my master drive most of the time and just keep non-important backups on the backup. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. And here's hoping, at some point, Parasite Eve will make a comeback. We'll see. See you.